It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And tonight, we get to watch Miles Bridges, one of the more explosive young players in the league. Shaq, what do you like about him?
Ferocious, dunks everything he can, high energy, never takes a playoff.
Yep. His shooting has improved every year as well, Ernie. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's come miles with that.
He needs to keep refining his skill set, but I like him. I got it. He needs to come miles.
He's going miles with that.
I got it. I caught that.
Bridging his game from the collegiate ranks
to
the NBA.
Got it.
Miles Bridges. Can have a lot of fun with his name. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, and a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to Utah in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. That was just outrageous.
Yeah, carelessness. That's what it was. I mean, slinging all kind of risky passes and dribbling with no purpose. I call that treadmill dribbling. You're moving but not going anywhere. You can't win that way.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2 guard to a 6'10 big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, DA. Kobe, when you think of that rough-and-tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide-open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses. You have to go mano-a-mano. Right, if you're going to double team,
challenge.
Oh my gosh,
Love
come on
it.
now! You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. It's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an island.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Batum outside at the 3 with Kaminsky at the 4. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5.
How about the level of concentration Monk has, Kevin? I mean, despite the defense being all over him, he doesn't rush or get overwhelmed at all. Stays calm.
Outside, Walker passes to Batum. He kicks to Kaminsky. Just 5 on the clock. Monk, the pass to Walker. Off target from outside. And it's Wade with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Nothing quite as good as seeing Monk shoot that three ball. I mean, fantastic at measuring those long-range shots up and knocking them down.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against the Utah Jazz. Pass to Cousins. Over Batum. Cousins, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here's Monk. Wade is covering. Now, here's Monk. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
And, Kobe, you think about playing the game. You don't miss the physical side of it, but I know the mental side was so big for you, especially as your career went on.
Well, yeah. Well, every season was a new puzzle, right? So, it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates. How do you put them in a situation where they're reaching their max potential?
Yes.
Right? That's what gets the championship done. So every season is exciting because the puzzle is new, right? The emotions, the goals that your teammates have are all new. And so you have to figure out how can you put them in the best possible position to be successful and in turn help us win a championship.
It's a great explanation. And that one's good. James.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Lakers trail by 9. Schroeder kicks to James. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Walker. The pass to Monk. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Walker, the pass to Monk. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Davis with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Wade. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. Kicks it out to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to Cousins. Trying to get open is Davis. Cousins with the bucket. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, and he was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
Schroeder kicks to James. Schroeder against Walker. Schroeder outside. Again, the Lakers.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. And Davis pulls it down.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Wade, good.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now, here's Walker. Last game out, he had 40 points. Pass to Monk. Back to Walker. Clock at 4. Shoots the 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's LeBron. Batum with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Batum. 6 points for Walker.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. Before that, you know, it was Dr. J. And how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both. You know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop, and the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then to myself and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Charlotte leading by 8. Kicks it to Batum. Back to Walker. Launches it. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
And he gets it to go.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them, because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Kaminsky. Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Clarkson in for Monk. Now here's Zeller. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
Here's Kuzma. They trail by 6. Outside Rondo. Looking for McGee. He gets it there.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the All-Star games, the All-Defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
Right? That was obvious.
But that's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feeling.
Yeah.
Lakers on D. They trail by 6. Shots good by Walker.
You know, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
That's good from McGee. Charlotte leading by 5. Walker taking his time here. Passes to Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Up top, Kuzma shoots over Walker. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Clarkson, it's blocked. Bridges against Kuzma. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a 3rd foul here in the first quarter.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Now here's Rondo. He kicks to McGee. To the paint. The shot's good from Robertson. Kobe, I can only imagine the hours you spent studying the legends who came before you, Michael Jordan, and probably other players as well.
Well, yeah, because you have to ask yourself the question is, why are these moves that are being executed working?
Right.
It's not good enough just to look at them and say, okay, they work. I'm going to go out and try to do the same thing. That's not good enough. You have to try to understand why they work. And in other situations, why didn't they work?
But I always thought, too, you put your special spin on it. You followed this roadmap, but then you took the exit ramp and then put your own spin, own feel on the move or play.
Well, yeah, because we both had different teams, right? He had a different cast of characters that he played with. He had a different role and different responsibility than I had on my team. So I've had to kind of adjust those things in the timing of our games and when we attack and when we facilitate and all those other things. But the basics of the game remain the same, whether it's myself, whether it's Michael, whether it's Jerry West, those things are all consistent.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Charlotte the foul. The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
For Charlotte, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Williams.
Williams is the former #2 pick in the 2005 draft, and he's carved out a nice role for himself and continues to be an effective player.
Now, here's Kuzma. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. Dishes it to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. And Robertson has it in the corner. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Pass to Walker. Over Rondo. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. And now a 9-point Hornets lead. Here's Harrell. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his maturation over time.
I've been a player that thought he knew it all. Thought he was the best thing walking, and I think I've humbled myself a lot since then. So, of course, my game has grown, my knowledge of the game has grown, my IQ, but it's just the typical thing from a rookie to a veteran.
And Greg, you see it on the floor now when Cousins keeps his emotions in check. He's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got Kemba Walker, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Bridges, then it's Williams, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Great positioning on the putback. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, really good instincts on the boards. I mean, I love how determined Kidd-Gilchrist is on the offensive glass.
Here's Robertson. Back to Kuzma. Bucket is good. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are, right? So I know.
You could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But they all kind of do the same thing, right? So when you watch the game, if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp. Right? So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped lead UConn to a national title, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. He finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Mitch Kupchak is the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Some changes for Charlotte. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Batum in for Walker. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. James in the post. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That one falls. And that's now 6 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Charlotte making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And Kobe, many people measure success in the NBA with the number of rings, not so much the stats. For Karl Malone and Steve Nash and guys of that ilk, you know, they're truly great players, but they never won a championship. How are these legacies measured, do you think, when all is said and done, when you take a look at the landscape of that topic?
Well, they're great players who just never won championships. I mean, it's that simple to me. They're just phenomenal players. And winning a championship is extremely difficult. You have to have so many things go right for you, and you have to be extremely fortunate to be with an organization and to have a GM that understands talent, understands the cap, understands how to build championship caliber teams. And Michael and myself were extremely fortunate, as was Larry, as was Magic. But at the same time, it becomes a player's responsibility to lead that core group of players to the title.
4 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. The pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. To the paint, Kaminsky. And the rejection by Cousins.
You just can't get those kinds of shots past Cousins. When he's in the area, he's really good at getting a hand on the ball.
Now here's Cousins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Utah Jazz.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
He had a nice open look right there. And now it's only a 5-point Hornets lead.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. It doesn't get much better than that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shooter kicks to Wade. Pass to Davis. Over Batum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for
2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. And both free throws good for Davis.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
And here is Monk. 13 points in the game. Clarkson taking his time here. Clock at 6. Batum against Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. LeBron James second.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
LeBron James on the wing. Kicks it to Cousins. LeBron against Batum. It's good. James has got 4 this quarter.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now, here's Batum. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Clarkson finds Batum. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Batum with the steal. Schroeder against Clarkson. Now Monk. He's got 13. To the middle. The 3. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dwayne Wade. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Frank Kaminsky.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library, he lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Outside, Batum. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded, and Davis sends it back. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
Feeds to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. James has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Charlotte's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Pass to Clarkson. He kicks to Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Schroeder against Clarkson. Outside, Davis. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
You gotta love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
Now, here's Monk. He's got 13. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch here. Walker's checked in. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 1. Batum, good.
Batum is a great spot-up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Walker. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Yeah, he's got the kind of confidence where he feels like nobody can stop him. That's why Walker is so aggressive on offense, especially when he's rolling like this.
Now, here's Wade. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Three-pointer. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. On the wing, Batum. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Batum. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And the Lakers call time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Monk.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings.
And you mentioned their ability to score in transition. This is a team that loves to get out and run. And one of the things I like, they move the ball up court with the pass as much or more than anybody in the league.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 15 points for Kemba Walker.
Takes an awful lot to throw Walker off his game. This guy has great concentration and is precise in what he does.
Lakers working the ball around now. Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. You know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with the franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
Now Kuzma. Nicholas Batum missing from long range.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The Lakers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Shot, gentlemen.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. From 11 feet away, that one a little long.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Mobile and tenacious on the drive. Kuzma. Easy to see how he gets these calls.
The Lakers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Second free throw, no good.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Here's Rondo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are stunned.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Dwayne, you guys have been pedal to the metal in transition. Looks like you're having fun out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of up and back. Close down the paint, close out the three-point shooter, get the ball out, go. So, these are one of those games that you enjoy to play.
All right, Dwayne, keep having fun in the second half. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
Why do you think
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And even though he's still a young guy, Coach Borrego's seen how to do things the right way, Clark, under Coach Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just another branch coming off the Popovich coaching tree. And, you know, his tenure, Borrego's tenure in Charlotte, I think will be interesting to watch, but he certainly has been well prepared for it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Walker. To the left wing, Monk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Batum. LeBron, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Terrific awareness that time from Walker. Nice job getting his open teammates the rock.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Batum. Great D that time from Batum. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And a wide open look for Walker, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Wade. He's got 7. Over Monk. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Wade brings the double team. Monk, no one around him, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Passes it to James. Over Batum, and James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Walker against Schroeder. Walker in the post. He can't get that one. Nice D from Cousins. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wade outside. Six to shoot. Fader on the way, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Bounce pass from Hernan Gomez. They double him with James. Hernan Gomez passes to Batum. Back to Hernan Gomez. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Wade. He's got 11. Kicks it to Davis. Batum with the steal. 3-on-3. Monk with the ball. Wade picks him up. And that one is good. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now, here's Monk, following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Batum finds Hernan Gomez. Here's Monk. And again, Charlotte with the triple. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
Charlotte calls timeout. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Nicholas Batum, and it's Clarkson in for Walker. Hornets leading by 5. Clarkson kicks to Monk. Kaminsky inside. Davis is there. Kaminsky misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. At the top of the key, Cousins. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now just a 3-point Hornets lead. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Clarkson kicks to Monk. Shoots. Charlotte no good that time either. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Cousins finds Wade. Count that bucket. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Now, here's Monk. 24 points for him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Schroeder, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Clarkson passes to Hernan Gomez. Baseline J on the way. Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. James, no good. Charlotte trailing. Inside, and stolen by Cousins. Inside. Davis dishes to Schroeder. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Monk kicks to Williams. Tipped away, and Charlotte turns it over again. You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. Number 1, Miles Bridges. Dennis Schroeder, 4th.
They have both been unconscious from the free throw line. I mean, you could put a blindfold on them, and it wouldn't matter.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Both teams changing it up here. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for Charlotte.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Here's Kuzma. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Kid Gilchrist looking around. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Kuzma's got his third basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one misses. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind, Clark?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder. Maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with a live dribble.
And the dunk by Robertson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Monk's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
No good on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Charlotte. Here's Kuzma. Off target with his 3. Charlotte in the lead. Shot from 12. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. To the inside, McGee, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
The first free throw is good. You know, watching Miles Bridges, he just brings so much energy to the team.
High motor guy, very aggressive. You know, a bit of a tweener, which in a positionless world could be a good thing. Explosive, strong, athletic. I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Here's Robertson. Down low, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 8th assist here tonight. Clarkson kicks to Monk. Zeller against McGee. Zeller passes to Bridges. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Pass to Bridges. Here's Monk. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 3. And Robertson has it in the corner. 35 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Back to Robertson. Over Monk. Robertson can't hit. Hornets trail by 3. Bridges kicks to Zeller. Here's Monk, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers. For Charlotte, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Monk.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
Rondo against Walker. Rondo finds Harrell. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 8 points for Montrezl Harrell. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Lakers lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Walker and Batum are the guard pair. Zeller is out there with Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Kuzma. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Walker the pass to Batum. He kicks it to Bridges, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bounce pass from Zeller. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kid Gilchrist.
You got to at least respect that shot. I mean, Kid Gilchrist is capable of connecting from the mid-range area. You just can't give him an open look.
Here's Kuzma. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Walker. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Robertson. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to Robertson. And McGee kicks to Rondo. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Walker against Rondo. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
Kid Gilchrist, very good at absorbing contact while shooting, capable of muscling these tough shots up and in.
And the Lakers call time here. And Kemba Walker brings you so much production, but maybe even more important, Clark, are the intangibles he brings.
Yeah, I love the fact that this guy has tremendous heart, great confidence, competitive spirit. He's got a lot in his bag. All of that stuff is there, and his teammates feed off of his energy and resilience.
So both teams making some changes here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And stolen by Cousins. And that one's good. Schroeder. And now a 7-point Laker lead.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte again missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Schroeder. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Cousins finds Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Cousins. He feeds it to Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Cousins.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Walker. Shoots over Schroeder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's now 23 points for Kemba Walker.
You know, he's effective as a scorer because Walker can take it to the rack or hit jumpers like that. So as a defender, you got to pick how you're going to defend him, make him drive or give him the jump shot.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
It's stolen by Davis. High arcing shot. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Now here's Batum to the left side wing. Kaminsky misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Tipped away. Williams against LeBron. Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Wade. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Wade continues to fool defenders with that pump fake. The D can't afford to bite on it.
We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social concerns, trying to, in a positive way, affect change, Clark.
And Kevin, I applaud it, respect it, admire it, and can't get enough of it. As long as players and coaches are well informed about that which they talk about, and most of the NBA guys are. And I think it's important that wherever we are in life that we use our platforms to express our views. That's part of what being a citizen of this country is about. So I don't think you necessarily compartmentalize your life. If there are issues that are dear to you, that you want to speak out on and educate yourself about, then you use your platform for that purpose while performing your job, which just happens to be playing NBA basketball or coaching NBA basketball.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Now Wade, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Over Monk. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 15 points for Dwayne Wade.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Hornets call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And so here's Charlotte, 11-point game. Here's Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Hey, you can put all the pressure you want on Frank Kaminsky, but sometimes the fact that he's just a little longer gives him the advantage inside.
And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Batum. Off target from three-point range.
Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
And that one, good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Monk. Wade is covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Walker. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Schroeder. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's now 25 points for Walker.
You know, Walker can be absolutely deadly from mid-range, and he knows exactly how to shake free for the shot he wants.
Cousins inside, guarded by Walker. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Monk, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Batum dishes to Walker and finished off by Kaminsky.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Walker the pass to Monk. Back to Walker. Shoots over Schroeder. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Lakers leading by 15. To the inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
And the Hornets call time here. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 18. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. The Lakers shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And a wide open look for James. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Kaminsky misses.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Schroeder outside. Kicks it to Cousins. Pass to Wade. Floats it up for James. Batum with the steal. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. He gets that one.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
Schroeder surveying the floor. The pass to James. Inside, Cousins. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Hornets.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Cousins.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Now James, after the missed three from Malik Monk. Again, Los Angeles.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Now, here's Walker. Now, here's Batum. Kaminsky kicks to Monk. Fires the three. No good. Good D by James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.
Guys came in and stepped up and played tremendously, so I just go out there and play, with all my energy and everything I had in me and leave it out on the floor, and I'm glad we got the win.
Hey, Anthony, thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you, man.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.